following program is sponsored by Michael W. Smith. The views expressed on the following program are those of the host and not necessarily those of staff, management, or ownership.
Arizona, Phoenix. Welcome to Filthy Fridays on HardcoreChristianity.com. Thank you for tuning in to the radio program today. Today's Bible study, the Epstein Syndrome. Today on Hardcore. Normally, during the week, I ask you to call somebody and tell them the radio program's on, but on Filthy Fridays, I appreciate it if you would not do that. I do not want outsiders listening to this program. This is just for our family broadcast. This is Brother Mike. I'm the professional counselor at the Arizona Deliverance Center. We're downtown on 15th Avenue, just south of Osborne Road. It's the red brick building. HardcoreChristianity.com is the website. If you go to the website, you'll see all of our services there. We have 2 live services every week, Thursday and Friday nights at 7 o'clock. Arizona time, that would be 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. Both of those services are broadcast. Both of them. They're broadcast live on youtube.com/House of Healing AZ. And if you go to the website, please be sure and sign up for one of our free seminars. When you go to the website, be sure you sign up for my deliverance and healing training class. It happens every month, the 4th Saturday of the month. Starts at noon. And it's free. If you need a religious exemption form to get out of the satanic vaccine, send me an email, mike@hardcorechristianity.com. I will send you out the religious exemption immediately. If you know somebody who needs deliverance or healing and cannot come to the Deliverance Center, please send me an email and I will send you the Miracle List, a step-by-step guide to healing and deliverance that works 100% of the time. Also remember, we have Zoom deliverance services every Wednesday night at 6 o'clock Arizona time, 9 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. We're getting ready to change time zones again. That's coming up very shortly, so be sure you note the new time. But it's at 6 p.m. Arizona time, Wednesday nights. May God bless you. The Epstein Syndrome. Can you believe this thing? The Bible predicted it. Check it out. 2 Timothy chapter 3. Evil men and seducers, they will wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. Revelation chapter 9. After all the judgments that fell upon humanity during the tribulation, they did not repent of their murders, their sorceries, their fornication, or their thefts. 1 Timothy chapter 4. The Spirit speaks expressly. In the latter times, some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. Okay? Didaskalos is the Greek word for doctrines there. It means teachings of daimonian demons. People that are born-again ministers, Spirit-filled ministers, will leave the faith and will teach. They will spend their time having teachings of demons. They will be listening to seducing spirits. 2 Peter chapter 3, know this first. There'll come a time in the last days when there will be scoffers walking after their own lusts. Wow, friends, people are going to be sinning like crazy as we lead up to the rapture and the tribulation, and we're very close to it now. It's not too far off. We're going to be leading right up to the rapture with nothing but people getting worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. Scoffers running around, laughing at the Bible, laughing at Christ. It's already started. You can see it now as clear as anything in this world. And right now, as I'm speaking to you, pro-abortion activists are becoming more open and aggressive about pushing risky sexual behavior and abortions on young people and children. You see that happening all over the United States. The wokes have taken over the teachers' unions. The teachers have now become atheists and corrupt to the core, and they're brainwashing our children, because the most important thing is you've got to get false doctrines and false beliefs into children in order to make sure it sticks, because you can't do it with adults, because sometimes adults will think for themselves and they'll realize that what you're saying is crazy. But if you catch a child and they don't know any better, the children can't filter it out, so the schools are trying to brainwash the kids into becoming sex perverts. Did you happen to see this article in the paper? Quote, last summer, the Kentucky group Sexy Sex Ed advertised a, quote, sexy summer camp, unquote, for children as young as 13. This was reported in the City Journal. And this camp was allegedly organized by a self-described witch and a college student who worked with Planned Parenthood. In the summer camp, which is this summer, it starts in July of 2022 in Kentucky. They teach all kinds of things to kids, 13, 14-year-old boys and girls. Proper methods of masturbation. Okay? Self-induced, self-managed abortions. Sexual liberation. The ins and outs of being a sex worker. What they mean there is somebody who's a prostitute or a whore. The techniques and the methods used for BDSM. Can you imagine that? Bondage and sadomasochism taught to kids. Come on, man. It's all real. This is all happening. You know, as Biden would say, not a joke. Not a joke. They also teach the kids about sexual activity when connected to licit and illicit drugs, prescriptions and street drugs. Well, how'd you find all this stuff out, Brother Mike? What are you doing? Well, just go to the Facebook page, Sexy Sex Ed. It's on the Facebook page. And I pulled up their summer camp announcement. I'm looking at it right now. They're having a summer camp, starts in July 6th in Kentucky, this summer, 2022. You can go to their website if you don't believe me, sexysext.org. Sexysext.org. That's the name. This is all real. I'm not making this up. This is actually happening. They're coming for your children. They're hunting them down. For example, here's the agenda for this summer's camp if you want to send your kid there. I hope to God you don't, but if you do, here's what they're going to be studying. July 6th, sex with me, self-pleasure. July 8th is reproductive health, the basics. July 13th, gender diversity. July 15th, talk it out, relationships. Bisexual, homosexual, heterosexual, everything. July 20th, let's talk about sex. Sexual techniques, sexual activity, anal sex, everything. This is information your kids really need to know. Right? July 22, over-sexualization. Policing of blackness. Ooh, that ain't good. July 27th, have your kid there. Sexy trans sex ed. Transsexuals having sex. Okay. July 29th, self-managed abortions. Wow. Train you how to take the abortion pill. Lots of side effects with that pill. Very dangerous. August 3rd, pelvic floor health is for everybody. Oh. Pelvic exercises so you can improve your sexual experiences. This is for your kids. This is for your kids now. August 5th, seminar, the 3 Ps. Pee, poop, and pleasure. Okay. Yeah, let's focus on that. That's sexual perversion. Urinating on your sex partner, defecating on your sex partner. Are you kidding me? This is something you're teaching kids. You say, Brother Mike, this is a lie. You're making it up. You're just trying to get ratings on your radio program. Really? Go to Facebook, Sexy Sex Ed. Go to the website, sexysext.org. This is a nonprofit organization. Are you believing any of this? I know you're not believing me, but if you'll just look it up yourself, you'll realize that I don't lie on this radio program. I haven't lied in 20 years. Pretty good record. August 10th, sex on drugs. How to enhance your orgasms and everything while you're high. That's something your kids need to know. August 12th, eugenics. Oh my God. August 17th, contraceptive options. Okay. There you go. You just don't go over the Catholic rhythm method. You go through everything else. IUDs, condoms, the whole thing. How to use them, safe way to use them, how to get them out, whole 9 yards. August 19th. How about this one? Sex after baby trauma. August 24th. Track your periods. Cycle tracking. August 26th. Closing celebration. They celebrate training your child and turning them into a sexualized sex pervert. That's what they're after. They want your child to become a pervert. And they're going to do everything to help you. And they know they have a short period of time left because the November 2022 election is only a few months away. And the Democrats and the wokes and the atheistic, satanic perverts running all these programs, they're going to take a major blow in the 2022 election because these wokes are going to get voted out of office. And the Biden administration is going to be paralyzed after November of 2022. Biden won't be able to do anything except sign executive orders. That's it. And then when Trump or whoever, or the governor from Florida or whoever is going to get in there in 2024, they're going to just rescind all of Biden's executive orders. They'll all be wiped out. So there is hope on the horizon, but in the meantime, your children are going to be picking up demons left and right, and you're not going to believe what's going to happen to the youth of America. It's going to be absolutely amazing. When you're teaching 13-year-old kids the proper method of masturbation, you have betrayed this country. You have betrayed God, and you are falling into the predictions of the Bible, because in the future, evil men and seducers, they will wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceives. And know this first, that in the last days, scoffers will come, walking after their own lusts. See you next time.
The views expressed on this program are those of the host and not necessarily those of staff, management, or ownership. This program was sponsored by Michael W. Smith.